Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. Interesting video I have for you guys today. Okay, I seen this, and you know what? I'm a little bit late on this. I will say I'm a little bit late, but I seen this video making its rounds, and I was really trying to step away from, social media for a second to kind of, put my attention and focus in other places that needed my attention and focus. And in conclusion with that, no one's perfect. I don't care how much, attention to detail or focus you want to put on certain things. I'm human. I'm trying to be perfect, right? Listen, I try to be perfect. I don't know about anybody else, but I try to be perfect. And even, with, me doing that, I'm still not going to be perfect, right? I figured that out. So with that being said, I seen this video, and it's just one of those videos where, like, it's not really upsetting to where I'm like, oh my goodness, I just can't understand why somebody would do something like this. I get it, it's a prank call. They record it, they load it up to social media, and everybody has a laugh, right? At the time, it was real funny, but it's like, it really wasn't funny, but it was like, you do that. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to see the plan here. You do that, okay? You film it, it got your faces in it, got your voices, and it's like, and immediately that video gets put out. Immediately, you know what I'm saying? No one's trying to hide it. No one, they were like, upload it, let's get this out. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this video out. So, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna try to do something together, maybe have an event together, I don't know, in the future, and maybe everyone can just laugh about it or whatever. But that situation happens, and of course Shedeur is live streaming this thing, so he had, that thing gets clipped up real quick and everybody's reacting to it, and it's like, like, I get some jokes, right, but some things, these guys weren't trying to hide it. They were literally just trying to, like, saying that was like, I don't want to say that that was that terrible or it was that bad, but it was just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Nope. I mean, I don't even think about, what I'm saying, some, like, that's some crazy stuff to be, to be doing. I can't even categorize it. It's like, who thinks of stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous to me. But his father end up, they get fined for this, right? The Atlanta Falcons and Jeff Ulbrich, he gets fined, I think, $100K. The Atlanta Falcons, they get fined $250K. And I mean, to me, I got the video, of course, you guys probably already seen it because, this is kind of old, but it's just like one of those things where I'm like, man, out of all things to do, this guy's getting drafted. There was kind of some suspense. Is he going to get drafted? Is he not going to get drafted? A lot of people were like watching this thing, and he's just like, you know what? Let's prank call him. Let's record it. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is this other guy, who pranks. He pranks people all the time. This is just what he does. He pranks people. And I think he went overseas somewhere, and he ended up like getting like a 20-year sentence, right? And I don't know if he was pranking somebody or if he was just like being belligerent to the citizens there, and he gets jailed because of that, and now he's like being jailed in some foreign prison for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And like he became famous for pranking people. So, I don't know where to quite put that one at, but it was something interesting I saw, what do I know? But I even see, Antonio Brown, and I really just kind of, just took a look at some of this stuff. I really didn't, because it's more stuff coming out, and I see that, Antonio Brown saying stuff about Dion and this, and I really don't even pay too much attention to that. But the main focus was was that situation. And I think Jeff, he ends up putting out an apology. I got the video. I could play it for you guys, but I'm pretty sure you probably seen it by now as well. Maybe I'll play it. Here it go. I'll play it for you.
First of all, I'd like to publicly apologize to Shedeur and the Sanders family for what occurred. Second of all, I want to publicly apologize to Mr. Blank, Terry Fontenot, Dean Morris, the entire Falcons organization. My actions of not protecting confidential data were inexcusable. My son's actions were absolutely inexcusable. And for that, we are both deeply sorry. The NFL has taken action, and I fully respect the punishment. We take full responsibility, my son and myself, and we will not be appealing the fine in any way. Going forward, I promise my son and I will work hard to demonstrate we are better than this. Again, I'm deeply sorry for our actions.
Questions?
And his son, you know what? His son actually, he writes an apology as well. And what does it say? On Friday night, I made a tremendous mistake. Shedeur, what I did was completely inexcusable, embarrassing, and shameful. I'm so sorry I took away from your moment. It was selfish and childish. I could never imagine getting ready to celebrate one of the greatest moments of your life, and I made a terrible mistake and messed with that moment. Thank you for accepting my call earlier today. I don't know. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. So, and he adds Shedeur Sanders. But I mean, you get this. Luckily, he gets drafted, right? He's gonna make some money. He has some NIL. He's probably gonna get sponsors, But just think of that. Just think, what I'm saying? I don't have to pull that apart or expound on that anymore, right? I mean, just the things people will do, bro. Can you believe that? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But I wanted to speak towards that. I wanted to speak towards that. And that's what I got for you guys, man. Peace. I'm out.